Hello everyone and welcome back to another album review. And in this video I'm going to review the collab by Denzel and Kenny Beats, Unlocked. This is a brand new and short project including the collaboration of Denzel and Kenny Beats with an attachment of an official music video for the entire album on YouTube, with each one of the songs attached to a different animation style, and the way the whole video is done and presented is quite nice and quite clever. It definitely gives it a nice touch with all of those animations in each occasion, and there seems like there was a lot of work put into it. However, listening to the project while looking at the video and having all of those effect sounds might be a bit distracting. So I was curious if that was just another case where we have another short project from Denzel that is only on YouTube, because that was the case with the short mix he released in January, which was actually a project that I really enjoyed. I liked the mix of sounds and it went into some of the more aggressive stuff from Denzel. It reminded me some of the darker stuff out of the album Taboo. So it was a bit of a shame how this project was not included in other streaming platforms rather than just on YouTube. But this is not the case whatsoever with Unlocked, because after the release of the video on YouTube, it was released on each other platform, like on SoundCloud, on Bandcamp, on Spotify. It is everywhere. Now, what I can give about this project, which was the positive ones, is that I kind of like this mix of old school with new. The production on Kenny Beats is sharp in this particular project, and I think that there are some decent elements to it. I'm not the hugest fan of the production of Kenny Beats in general. Like, taking some of his recent projects, I don't think it was that mind-blowing in Rico Nasty's Anger Management, and also with the occasion of the track Puff Daddy by JPEG Mafia. I don't get how this track just sounds far better or superior compared to some of the stuff JPEG Mafia himself has produced. So yeah, for me, slightly overrated producer. Like, there is just such a big name surrounding Kenny Beats every time he's in a project, but I can say that in this occasion in particular, he had some okay moments. I like how there is like this combination of this old school style of hip hop with some chopped and screwed elements, and it's done nicely with some samples and a more refreshing and more of a new sound. And the other great thing is that Denzel once again bodies each one of the beats. His delivery and his lyricism is excellent, and it's another project where he shows why he's one of the better rappers out there. He's placed nicely in each one of the instrumentals over here, but that's pretty much all I have to praise this album for. And definitely my biggest issue with this project is how ridiculously short it is. In my opinion, there could have been far more, and given how much of big names both of them are, I would really like to see a more full fleshed out project, something more fulfilling, because what we get with Unlocked is an unfulfilling short project. I mean, this album has two teasers and has occasions like with the track Take It Back, which unnecessarily has two parts. Both of them are really short and it just kind of breaks the immersion. It didn't need to have like two separate moments, especially when the track is only less than 3 minutes long. Then there's occasions like the tracks Lay Up, That MP4 and Pyro Leak 2019, which are less than 2 minutes long. There could have been much more to the occasions of these tracks, but instead they just feel like snippets and unfinished material. And actually my two favorite moments are the interludes, track 1 and track 7, mainly because I like what Kenny Beats did with the production and with the whole sound of these tracks in particular. Also, another thing that didn't really enjoy about this album is this extended use of some of the vocals from Denzel just being low pitched or high pitched, which is something that we've seen this being the occasion in albums like Zoo, having more of this sort of like chopped and screwed feel, but in this occasion with Unlocked, I think it gets a bit too much, slightly annoying after a while. And as far as each one of the moments in this album is different one from the next, they are so short and there are so many segments to it, just transitioning from the one to the next, that none of the moments manages to be memorable at all. In its short time, this project didn't have that much to offer, in my opinion, and even with like the deliveries from Denzel and Kenny Beats, I think they're just decent. Nothing like sort of mind-blowing or out there for both of them. So with that being said, there was far more potential for Unlocked, in my opinion. This project could have been far better if some of the tracks were longer, if we got just something more fulfilling, something that does not just sound like a leak or like a snippet or just a random moment. It leaves a highly promising project with much more to be desired. I'm going to give Unlocked a 6 minus out of 10. What's your opinion on this album? Like it, dislike it, why, and what do you want me to review next time? Let me know down in the comments. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe for more content like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.